Hey guys, Marcinkin here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so today we are jumping straight in to the Cell Max event to get ourselves a good old look at how good the new LR cooler is going to be. So basically what we want to do here is we want to follow a strategy that we've done for a few different team builds with this event, where basically we want to not super attack with any units who are not stacking, basically. So we got, obviously, Cooliza, Broly, and then Cooler himself needs to get off multiple attacks to build up his own passive. We don't need to get his 18-key super early on, because obviously we don't want to do too much damage. So I think what we'll do, because he's going to start getting loads of extra key as well, so it might even only be on the first turn that we can even avoid getting his 18-key super. So we obviously want to do as little damage as we can until we get right up to the end. So be interesting to see how this goes, because the biggest problem I think with Cooler's leader skill in terms of his team, like if you're running double Cooler leads, he doesn't have a lot of really good slot 1 units for Cell Max, because like we've got AGL Golden Frieza. Watch the intro. I love this card. We've got AGL Golden Frieza, but if we start the turn below a certain amount of HP, then obviously he's not going to be tanking at all. In fact, we're just going to be instantly dead. So I'm going to do this. I did decide to do a couple more summons off camera, even though I probably shouldn't have while I'm waiting for my collab. And I did pull another copy of Cooler, so mine is 90%. I've run him through the link stage a couple of times, so as you can see, not particularly great progress. And then the friend is 79%. Now, the friend built his full additional, which I think is a mistake. Cooler pretty much gets built in. Once he's built up, he gets like 4 attacks guaranteed. None of them, the 3 extra ones are not guaranteed to be supers. But the thing is, each one of those 3 additionals rolls the chance to proc his additional super. So I think mine has like 8 additional. That means there's a 16% chance he's going to do an extra attack. But that gets rolled 3 times, or 4 times, because it gets rolled for his initial attack. And then the 3 additionals as well. So you have 4 separate 16% chances that he's going to do an additional. So there will be turns where he doesn't do it, obviously. But we really do want all of his attacks to be crits wherever possible. Because if you get turns where you're only doing additional normal attacks, especially against really tough bosses, you're just not doing any damage. Also, I just caught that out of the corner of my eye while I wasn't paying attention. We're going to see it again. So, against Cell Max, STR Cooler, he dives down into the water. Yeah, and punches him straight in the dick. Oh my god. Oh, what an amazing super attack animation interaction with the enemy sprite. So we are just going to be repeatedly groin punching Cell Max during this run. So that's pretty funny. We need to get supers with you. Janemba can be a good support unit on this rotation if you can get his orbs. But obviously for the early turns, I'm going to avoid doing that because I don't want to give everyone else the support. If I can get the 2 rainbow orbs, I will, because it allows him to get damage reduction just in case he gets supered or something. But I won't go after getting his, like, support. Is that Frieza getting supered? Perfect. He should still take double digits from this, right? Yeah. Yeah, see, Tech Cell Max, he is going to deal damage to Golden Frieza with his super, but at least Golden Frieza is now getting a 200% leader skill with Cooler's lead. Because I've only tried AGL Golden Frieza tanking against Cell Max on Ginyu's team, where he only gets a 170 lead. So he's getting an extra 60% defense being on Cooler's team, which I don't think it's going to make a huge amount of difference, really. His defense stat is not very good, but it's just the fact that obviously he's going to have that extra defense while having the damage reduction. So I think that is good. We'll just get 1 key for you, even though you... we do need to super with you, though, to be fair. It's the problem, I guess. I don't know if we have too many stackers on the team. Because, like I said, once we get past the beginning, it's going to be very difficult. Well, at this point, it basically is impossible now to not get an 18-key super with Cooler. So he's going to start doing a lot of damage, especially as he's getting built up here. But I brought why have their names completely escaped my head? Jason Berta on this team, because obviously they're a terrifying conqueror, so they're under the 170 part of Cooler's leader skill. I could have taken them off and in their place put like Int Hercule or Pycon or something like that, but I wanted to try and get this done with a team that is actually fully Cooler's leader skill. So unfortunately in these early turns we probably would actually prefer it if we just get additional normals, because we do want this phase to go on for as long as possible, but apparently STR Cooler says no, just too powerful. Hopefully we don't kill this turn, because then at least the other Cooler gets a chance to build up some more. Because yeah, this is my one, so actually we got quite lucky we didn't crit, because mine has 25 crit. So mine has a 50% chance to crit on every single attack. But Broly is going to finish him off, at least he gets one extra stack. But interesting to see what this first turn of Cell Max is going to look like then, because we're going to have Frieza in slot 1, and then my 90% Cooler. And, I mean, if we die, we die, but, like, if he gets these supers on... Oh, and he only locked you there. This is perfect. Do you actually get any extra links? Oh, yeah, you get quite a few from you, so we should put you there, really. Okay, so... Supering with you doesn't matter. You're not going to do any damage anyway. So we'll do that. And then we'll do this. So what is our start of turn defense for Cooler here? 240k. So it's all going to depend. What's Cooliza at? Only 200. Cooliza probably takes a lot of damage here, but I guess we'll see. If he gets the triple super turn again, we will obviously be looking very good. Now, the problem is... Okay, we got supered on Golden Frieza. That's perfect. I was going to say, the problem is, if Cooler, even if he gets, like, his quad super turn, I don't think he lives a super from Cell Max. Although I don't know, because someone said in the comments of the 55% video earlier that his defense was actually higher than I thought it was, because I cannot do calcs, like, off the top of my head. I don't really try. I just give, like, a rough guess. And apparently, the turn I thought he was at 600k defense, apparently he was closer to, like, 700. So if you get the 4 extra supers, maybe he would actually live the super attack. I don't know. But see, we only got one 12-key super there, so he took 88k. I actually did a test run before this with a 55% LR Cooler friend, and after getting 2 additional 12-key supers, he took double-digit damage from Cell Max's normal attacks, which is pretty damn good, I must say. So we're going to be able to get the support here. I need to make sure I get the damage reduction for Janemba. Otherwise, I feel like he could take a ton of damage on this turn. Hopefully, like a rainbow orb will spawn at the top, so we can get 2 rainbow orbs for Janemba. Because otherwise, I feel like we take a lot of damage here. He's at 418k defense at the start of the turn. This is my one now, the 3 dupes one. 418k defense at the start of the turn. That is actually insane, considering all the buffs that he can get. But anyway, let's go ahead and active skill with our boy. We don't have a ton of links active, sadly, although Big Bad Bosses is active. That's why, because we're below the HP threshold. Even though it's only level 2, we have got Big Bad Bosses active. So, alright, how much is this going to do?
I'm not short-sighted like my brother. I will be sure to exterminate every last one of you.
Exterminate every last one of you. Supernova. Alright, crit as well. Oh, 7.5 million damage. Okay. And if you use the active skill and it negates an action, that's going to take it away from the beginning of the turn. So that's one less attack that will be aimed at... oh, we did get the extra orb. GG. Okay, so now we heal. We definitely need to do that. And then that means Janemba's giving everybody the extra support. So Janemba's going to have the buff himself, his damage reduction, and then he raises defense on super. So the best case scenario really here is that we get like a double super from Jason Berta, and then they dodge a super from Cell. And then I think we're going to be looking very, very good. So, I can't wait to see what my Cooler does on this turn, man. He doesn't have Big Bad Bosses active now because we healed, sadly. But we do have to because... You know, but when Big Bad Boss is at level 10, he's going to be looking good. 9.3 million. And that's without... Well, actually, how much did we get hit for? We're not below 50%, are we? So he doesn't have Big Bad Bosses active all of a sudden. No. And then 5.7. So when Big Bad Bosses is level 10, he's going to be over 10 million on the 18-key super if he has support on the rotation. let's go. Just give me all the additionals in the world. So his defense now, it was over 400. That was when Big Bad Bosses was active. So his defense would have dropped. But, oh, give me the God RNG turn. Come on, one more super. And we get the actual God turn from Cooler here. Getting those crits. Oh, we got the additional normal. And now we're getting supered. How much do we take? Even if we die, if we don't take that much damage. Okay, we still take 934k. Alright. Well, that's fair, I guess. Alright, let's jump back in. Okay, so we're back to Cell Max on the first turn again. I'm not sure how this one's going to go. I did not get a lot of stacks with Cooliza especially. So it'll be interesting to see how this goes here. I'm going to keep Broly, I think, in slot 1. Although, let me see what his defense is. Okay, yeah, we remove an action from the slot 1 as well. So Golden Frieza will be taking the most hits. This Cooler obviously was built up enough to get his active skill, but I'm not sure if his passive... I mean, his passive should get fully built up this turn, right? So, go ahead and Senzu Bean. The only way this obviously ends very badly for us is if that one attack in the middle that Cooler has to take is a super. And on this run, the friend Cooler is only 55%. The previous run, I managed to find and bring a friend that had 2 dupes, and obviously mine has 3. But this one only has no dupes. It's 55%, like, you know, free dupe level. So, it'll be interesting to see. Hopefully, he will get some additionals here. Oof, yeah, Broly really hasn't supered enough. Hopefully, we'll get some additional 12 keys. And we can actually see what a 55% Cooler is tanking like on this rotation. Because we've got no support, no Big Bad Bosses active. In fact, neither of these other units even have Big Bad Bosses. So, he wouldn't have it active anyway. But we get one 12 key super. Actually, I didn't even check because this one's 55%. I don't know if this one has, like, additional skill orbs. So, can he even get another super? Yeah, he can. Alright, let's go. So, 2 additional supers from a 55% LR Cooler. No support. Just don't super me. Okay. 52k. I will take that. 55%. 50k from... yeah, that is pretty good. No Big Bad Bosses. No support. Oh! Golden Frieza. Let's go. We would have taken like 150k or something from that, so I will absolutely take that. So let us go for... You actually do have Big Bad Bosses, so let's use the active skill again. I think we've used this like 3 times in this video now in total, but I love it, so we'll just keep watching it. Alright, yep, see you later. Okay, so them in slot 1, they should be okay. Now, this is my Cooler again as well, so we could go on an absolute tear here if we get the right thing. The only problem is I could get the support, but not the damage reduction unless the rainbows come down in a certain way. Now, if that orange orb had spawned in as a rainbow orb, we would have been all good. Do I heal? Or do I transform and go for the... Well, we won't get support with Cooler. But I feel like we need... If you don't get the damage reduction with this Janemba, then you're obviously going to be lacking. Although, I think he dies to a super anyway, so let's just do it. We'll get the support because it helps out Cooler. We've got Big Bad Bosses active, so hopefully we don't get absolutely destroyed. Oh, well, I was going to say, hopefully Jace and Berta don't get absolutely destroyed here, but we do need them to come through with the dodges. Double super would be good. Alright, no double super, but... Dodge, yeah. Dodge, perfect. Still hasn't supered yet, though. 10.5 million from my 90% Cooler. We do have Big Bad Bosses active now, obviously, because we just lost a lot of HP. So, here come the additionals. 6.7 for the first one. So, let us see what we can do here. I know the problem is we know that he dies to a super, but... Remember, in the first clip, he took like 900k. That means, based on the amount of damage that Cell Max does, and the fact that this is type neutral, because he's an extreme STR unit, that means his defense was around 900k if he took 900k from Cell. And then, yeah, from normal attacks, we take double digits. So I think Janemba still dies to a super here, but I mean... Cooler is very, very strong. This is obviously just using him on his own team, double leads. It would probably be feasible to build a team. Ooh. I wonder if was that his super that got negated in slot 1 then? Because he didn't super for the entire turn. Ooh. So we could actually get the W here, you know. The only problem is, of course, Broly. Yeah, Broly's not going to be tanking very well in slot 1. I mean, I guess we just have to go with it and hope for the best, right? Because Cooler, start of turn, only has 263k defense. Broly has less, but he has type advantage and damage reduction. So, as long as he doesn't get super attacked in slot 1, we are looking pretty good. We probably still die this turn anyway, unfortunately, whether it's down to Broly or... if Broly doesn't die, it's because he didn't eat a super. And then I don't know how this turn's going to play out. I mean, if the friend Cooler absolutely pops off, he could do a decent amount of damage. But remember, this Cooler is only 55%. We did heal. So, actually, no. We will have Big Bad Bosses active now. Because we've just dropped below 50%. So, 7.5 million from the 12 key. He's getting 30% support from Cooliza. And there we go. Here come the additionals. I mean, we've already seen from the 55% Cooler, if he double supers, double 12 key supers anyway, he takes double digit damage. There we go. So, double digit damage from normals now. Unfortunately, though, he dies to a super. Now, him dying to Cell Max super attack, that's like 95% of the units in the game, right? You either dodge it, or there's very few units that can actually tank it and survive. So, I don't think it's like a huge negative to this Cooler that he can't tank the super. I mean, he's tanking the normal attacks for double-digit damage, so I will absolutely take that. And then, yeah, this run I did not get as much opportunity to stack up Cooliza as I would have liked, so I'm fairly sure even if he doesn't super here, yeah, we just die. But that is crazy performance from Cooler. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Cooler, very, very good against Cell Max. The problem is obviously the rest of the team around him. But man, he is crazy. Like, trying this out as the first couple of attempts, just using his team, I'm definitely impressed with how good he is. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.